Curry and Steve Kerr on Friday were fined $25,000 by the NBA for their outbursts during the Golden State Warriors' 115-101 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Curry was fined for throwing his mouthpiece into the crowd, for which he was automatically ejected, with 4:22 left in the fourth quarter Thursday night after being called for his disqualifying sixth foul. The mouthpiece hit the son of one of the Cavs' minority owners, who was sitting in the front row. Curry was angry about several fouls that were called against him throughout the game, as was Kerr, who was fined for his remarks about the officiating. He had every right to be upset. He's the MVP of the league. He gets 6 fouls called on him, 3 of them were absolutely ridiculous, Kerr said. He steals the ball from Kyrie, Irving clean at one point. LeBron James flops on the last one. Referee Jason Phillips falls for a flop. As the MVP of the league, we're talking about these touch fouls in the NBA Finals. Let me be clear, we did not lose because of the officiating. They totally outplayed us, and Cleveland deserved to win. But those 3 of the 6 fouls were incredibly inappropriate calls for anybody, much less the MVP of the league. But after his Golden State Warriors suffered their second straight loss at the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 6 on Thursday night, he had to get something off his chest. Thursday night, things got tense on and off the court when Ayesha took to Twitter after her husband did this to foul out of the game. Double T's energy and activity was at an all-time level for himself tonight, James said. The defending champions, who powered their way to a record 73 wins in the regular season, won the first 2 games by 48 combined points. That's what he's supposed to do. He scored 5 more points before getting tangled up with Cleveland's LeBron James while going for a loose ball and being called for his 6th foul. Everybody has got to stay confident. Stay in the moment, Curry said. To say there will be no pressure on the Cavaliers, though, would be incorrect. And another added, LeBron, be afraid, be very afraid, we still believe. The Warriors, who set a National Basketball Association record of 73 wins in the regular season, are gunning for their second straight championship. So, it's frustrating. But the work we've put in and the opportunity we've given ourselves with a Game 7 to win the finals at home, you've got to be excited about that. He's one of the greatest of all time. League MVP Stephen Curry, who had 30 points for the Warriors, was ejected for the first time in his career with just over 4 minutes remaining. Long odds aren't yet behind the Cavs. It was his first time to foul out since December 13, 2013, but it wasn't the first time Curry had lost his cool and his mouthpiece. So it got the best of me, but I'll be alright for next game. I've thrown my mouthpiece before, Curry said after the game. I've thrown my mouthpiece before. I usually aim at the scorer's table, Curry said. He even let Curry know how he felt with a little trash talking after blocking a layup late in Game 6. Curry's wife Ayesha was rightly upset that her dad was the victim of what she termed racial profiling. If they are going to let Cleveland grab and hold these guys constantly on their cuts and then you are going to call these ticky-tack fouls on the MVP of the league to foul him out, I don't agree with that. LeBron James scored 41 points and, at one point in the second half, scored or assisted on 35 of his team's 36 points. The Cavs joined Rochester, 1951, and Boston, 1966, as the only teams to trail 3-1 and force a deciding game. The Warriors never imagined being in this spot. Earlier in the game, she voiced her disapproval of the Cavaliers' procedure for allowing the Warriors guests in the arena.